you know, not really able to contain the LC in terms of her CS, but not getting dominated either. Not going to have as good of a start, but bottom, we see Heat. We'll know why they picked this Monkey King. It's for reasons like this one. Boundless Strike, one more right click is all they need, and Undyne claims the first blood. Kama and the boys know full well not to approach too closely, lest they tank all that damage to the face. And speaking of damage to the face, top lane, Irving's in trouble right now. He's getting ran down by Dong. Nice little disruption to save him. And that came out before the Shadow Realm hit, so he will be alive, but Imitator might be the one that dies. Will he be able to get this turnaround? Dong has a Sleight of Fist in a second, but the press the attack and overwhelming odds came sooner. Irving able to secure a kill on the Ember. They kill off this Dark Willow as well. She's not really enjoying it, exactly how much damage she's taking. And Radiant Fortification, where was this happening? Down bottom, they're going on to Karma here. They have one more hit until they have access to the big Boundless Strike. They'll just use the meaty one just so they can turn onto Sheep. Sheep has the Ink Swell onto him. Will it pop in time? Yes, it does. Suddenly, Heat is the one that's in danger. He's trying to get some lifesteal back. He does manage to kill off Sheep. Yeah. And Karma, he knows he can't chase anymore.
For now, at least. They left the Ember and LC solo, and they're seemingly rotating mid instead.
Okay. There was a disruption out onto Han, and they're actually looking towards killing off Imitator. The Shadow Realm hit will come out. Shola wants one more right click to kill Imitator, and he does make it happen. But at the same time, the Rolling Thunder from Phoenix finishes off Han. There might be some danger for Shola as well. Sinister Gaze pulls him right in, and Phoenix will get a double kill off of him. The question is, does he escape? Nice little swashbuckle to dodge the Inkswell trigger.
So on a very passive farming one, Irving top lane. The Brambles miss.
Irving did. Even though the Brambles miss, they also get the disruption to dodge the Shadow Realm hit.
They might turn on
perfect
Ember.
Timing. And Phoenix, he has the Rolling Thunder in a single second, and now he gets it off.
They have dual.
The Ember Spirit does not have level 6. The big lifesteal Boundless Strike, so should have been okay, ultimately.
I love that he didn't want to attack the Phantom's Embrace. He just waited it to... just so he has that region.
Oh no, Han is dead.
Yeah.
He's so dead. Rolling Thunder onto him. He does get the refraction off, but here is Irving with the dual kill. Even more value than the one on the Ember Spirit game. I think we are probably ready to upgrade his Pango into his Ember Puck category, because he has just been monstrous whenever he has this hero.
I mean, he's actually been doing stuff, right? Like this time around. Game 1 and Game 2, he's been extremely passive on the Ember bot lane.
Look at this Pit of Malice. It's going to set up for a 2-hero Inkswell, which allows them to kill off Heat, and now also enables them to bring down the Undyne Lich. And when Heat overextended, he got hard punished by the rest of Supernova.
Yeah, I think there's some beef between them. They've been tipping him like 24/7. Imitator will fall.
Yeah, he will. Doesn't seem like anybody else will take a tumble, unless, of course, this Twin Gate ends up being effective. They can't find any latch here. Underlord not going to be here in time. They're actually sticking around bottom. Inkswell, will it trigger again onto Heat? Heat might die once more, but they don't really want the smoke. Like, well, okay, Irving, to be fair, Game 1 Doom didn't go so well, but Game 2, Kama was owning on his Mars.
Hello?
Undyne is in an awkward spot here. Throws out the Chain Frost with Sinister Gaze. Dude, Undyne is such a god. He's just set up a fight potentially for his team. Does end up dying though. Okay, never mind. Undyne is a Jabate god. That's what he is.
No, he's not the Jabate
they came
god.
in to save him.
That was pretty solid, but Phoenix didn't want to use Rolling Thunder. Instead, he used Swashbuckle to get in. I guess he was a bit afraid of the Soulbind.
I see who's available on the map. Sadly, they don't have any deep wards right now, but they should have a decent idea where these heroes are.
Hello, Shola.
Woof! Easy dual damage, easy dual kill.
Which opens up the map. It's so important to open up the map when you're playing LC.
Heat? Got caught bottom?
I had like Axe, DK, and I had some Bloodlust and a Giant Ring, and I literally ruined the game for my teammates because they couldn't click anything. For once in my life, I was too big.
The poor Underlord. You were too big, man.
Yeah.
Too strong, too swole. And now it's only TA inside here. The Uberlord is coming in. It's not dead just yet. Are they going to make this jump? Heat's really trying to get onto the backlines. So they might be full committed onto this fight now because of how far forward they've moved. They're going onto Shola. They really want him first and foremost. They get the Sinister Gaze out, but not before the Shadow Realm connects. In the meantime, Phoenix able to scout out this TA. Han is there with the Rolling Thunder, but a beautiful ultimate from the Grimstroke holds the Pango in position. But there's no follow-up damage just yet. Dong trying to get himself involved in the fight, but he gets dueled immediately inside the Wukong's command, so he's just dead. Undyne dropped down the Chain Frost. It damaged both Karma as well as Han. And Han just has to blink away away to safety. He cannot keep this fight going any longer. Heat gets himself a double kill. And Han, he's not escaping directly. He's sitting around for some right clicks. Han might end up dead here. Flying too close to the sun. The Inkswell, though, stuns up 2 heroes. He really wants to find Heat, and he will be able to pick him up. Han is still alive, still has an Aegis to work with as well. He brings Phoenix a very, very low. And Phoenix trying to survive with the shield crash and kill off Shola while he can. And now Han comes back for life number 2. Right-clicking down this Pangolier.
He lives.
Thank God, man.
He lives just because of the tumbler story. He gets into the right position to TP
Don't talk
out.
to me about that item, man.
Well, it took some skill, let's put it that way as well. It definitely did take some skill. Phoenix, mid lane, is thinking about
It
it.
should be fine.
Yeah, but it's
They're gonna
dark
get
below.
the duel. She is not. She is dead. The question is, do these 2 heroes escape from this? There's going to be a lot of magic damage coming out from this Ember. With the Soulbind connecting both LC and Pango, can they finish these heroes off? Indeed they can. Both of them are going to end up dying here. Imitator buys some time at the very least with the disruption. And Phoenix might live because of this. They set up Heat for the Wukong's command. He jumps in, able to rinse down 3 heroes in the process. Han is forced to try and TP out. Will he make it
Nice
just
TP.
in time? Oh my God, Imitator.
He's still playing out of his mind, by the way. The TA is still doing very well.
Radiant are scanning.
Speaking of the TA, she's going to have to watch as this young Underlord gets dueled. Will they have enough damage to kill him off before the rest of the fight? Yes, they do. At the same time, though, they'll also find the Grimstroke on the back edge inside the Wukongs. Rolling Thunder from Phoenix connects onto Shola. That'll allow them to kill off the Dark Willow too, and granting Heat a triple kill on his Monkey King. Gonna smoke up right now, though, to try and force a fight somewhere on the map. They have a scan onto Lich. Is this the right call to make? I don't know. They might find Undying. It might be a very easy kill for them to pick up.
Yeah, but Ember
and
died.
they do get this kill, but Ember died. Yeah, you're right. Right behind them, Heat. Able to find that kill onto the Ember Spirit, and they might continue this fight. They're thinking about the Rolling Thunder. Irving doesn't have duel, but he still jumps in with a massive overwhelming odds. They get the root out onto Kama. Feels like Kama's certainly going to die from this situation. He's trying to get himself through the Fiend's Gate. Will not succeed in doing so.
He was so deep, he knew the duel was coming. Let's see, smoke going in top. Oof, this is gonna be a fight.
Oh, they come through the Twin Gate. They jump on top of them. They find the duel onto Shola. Shola's gonna get brought down almost immediately, but does have buyback. Might have to use it here, and he does go indeed. But there's going to be Heat getting a Wukong's command down onto Kama. And Kama will try his best, but he's losing his life way too quickly. Will end up dead. Imitator, though, does get taken down by Dong on the boys. Can they proceed the fight? Soulbind onto Monkey King and the Legion Commander. Khan needs to be here to deliver the right-click damage. And they've gotten Heat and LC very, very low. Heat's about to die. Dong able to help bring him down with the Inkswell burn. And that's going to enable them to maybe turn onto Phoenix. He doesn't have his allies around him. Nice little disarm onto TA, but they have enough damage around her that they should be able to find this kill. But here comes Irving. He's trying to interrupt it, but Han hits just way too damn
Heat
hard.
is here.
It's a double kill for the TA. Heat has come back, brought back for the engagement, and that'll allow him to clean up 2 cores. Both of whom, or only one of whom has buyback. Ember Spirit does not.
Minutes. You're gonna have Aegis and Cheese on Radiant, but you should have buybacks on TA and Ember, right? Like if they farm them up.
And Radiant Scan actually connects onto Han. They might force a fight here onto this TA.
Yeah, I feel like I'd rather be Radiant without buybacks. Let's see.
Oh no, TA gets caught. No buyback. Oh no, 90 seconds in the grave.
Seeing that he has no buyback and where his teammates are, and the fact that he doesn't see anything on the map, that's deep. Kama now?
That might actually just be game losing, because Kama is finding himself losing his life as well on the high ground. The nice little terror ride to try and buy space and time, but it's not going to be good enough. He ends up getting right-clicked down by Heat. So that's 2 heroes gone from this fray. In the mid lane, they do find a nice soulbind onto Irving and Monkey King, but they don't have the follow-up damage. Yes, they kill Undying, but who really cares about this? Sheep, hoping the Inkswell stun will hold Irving in position a little while longer. And that is true when he barely survives against the swashbuckle, but the shield crash will eventually finish him off. Phoenix involved in killing all 3 heroes. They've opened up the space for the Rex. And they just don't have the damage to force away Monkey King, Pangolier, and the Legion Commander without the TA being alive.
Yeah, that might not be game, but it should be 2 sides. Like, they should be able to take top, and duel is off cooldown, so you gotta be careful. There we go.
And there's the duel. They pop the Lincoln Sphere, they get on the Ember Spirit. He also does not have buyback if he dies here in the grave for 75 seconds. And now you don't have the one hero that can poke and prod from afar to try and keep them out of the base. Oof, that's tough for Han.
Yeah, it's tough for him. It's tough for the Lincolns on Ember as well, right? Kama, he's really difficult to kill, but he's alone.
They're gonna try it though. It's not that hard for them inside the Wukong's command. Ember Spirit does come in on the back edge here after a Soulbind, but there's just not enough whole control. Heat is gonna go first. He has a Silver Edge, BKB, Skadi. Difficult customer to bring down. I would not want to be the dire side having to defend against this. And the first jump looks like it might come from Heat. They scout shoulder. Phoenix goes in. Shiva's God flying around, but they find a Soulbind onto Monkey King as well as the Imitator Shadow Demon, and they kill off the SD first and foremost. They are fighting inside of Wukong's command though, so Ember Spirit needs to get the hell out of dodge. There's a Rolling Thunder on the back edge of the fight as we get the first duel finally going on to Kama. Is Kama gonna end up dead? Yes, he will. But in the meantime, Phoenix died right behind him on that Pangolier, and now that's gonna give an opportunity for Han to maybe throw in this right-click damage he so desperately needs. He gets disarmed again though. Irving with the new Heaven's Halberd will enable them to kill TA, and she does not have buyback. Ember Spirit does though. He's coming back into the fray. Undyne with the Chain Frost on top of the Ice Spire was able to do so much work from the backline.
If TA doesn't want to commit to it, you're not gonna fight that. Now Aghanims. Let's see, they're going in. They caught Heat.
They found Heat indeed. He does have an Aegis to sit with though, but he's lost a lot of HP early on in this engagement. He's taking some right-click damage. He's still fighting and alive right now inside of his Wukong's command. He's a bit too tanky. Ember Spirit, they're trying to get him out of here, but Phoenix stuns him up, keeps him in the Wukong's and kills him off. He's gone. 100 seconds, no buyback. Undying. Or rather, we see Han trying to run away with the BKB in north of the fight. Kama just gets dragged back in by the rest of the crew.
Almost.
No way out. Undyne made sure he can't escape. He almost got through the gate, but not going to be allowed to do so.
There's no buyback on Underlord. It was a fun one. This last fight, however, let's see. Han should be dying here. Has a buyback, but doesn't really matter. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
This is the end of the run for Supernova. Like I said, you really couldn't predict which way the series is going. Like Supernova had a couple of really good games. In the end, it just wasn't good enough.